You've obviously got fighters in the gym back home, as we talked about earlier. One of them is Johnny Fisher, who made his debut not too long ago. What did you make of that debut and how he's getting on generally?
Yeah, I looked at his debut again. I mean, we was same again. Although I'm here, I like to be very organised in what's going on back at home in the gym with the sessions, etc., with the recovery sessions and resting periods. So yeah, Fisher done a good job. It was a very good debut, thanks to Sam Jones and you know, my boys, my dad Jimmy Tibbs and Stephen Andrews, Ian Andrews. They've done a great job in bringing him along and peaking him for his battle ahead. And tactical wise, you know, I spurted out some tactics over the phone to him, what we do with southpaws, and he ended up fighting southpaw on his debut, which is not what we all dreamed of as a young pro, but he dealt with him in good fashion, and it was a good debut. Yeah, for sure, it was a lovely debut. I was very happy with him and the way he conducted himself, the way he spoke, and the way he went about his business. Yeah, he done a brilliant job.
Daniel Dubois has now started his next chapter of his career at your gym in Raynham Origins. So apparently, from what I've been told, working very hard already. So now that's kind of official. Just tell us how that came about, you two, and what you see in him and his potential.
Yeah, well, listen, Daniel Dubois come about when I was in the bubble at the gym in Billy Joe's last fight when he fought Mark Murray, and I had a phone call from a guy from Repton Boxing Club, asked me would I speak to his father, and regarding Caroline, funnily enough.
Oh, okay.
It was regarding Caroline, and to be honest with you, I've never been interested in training women fighters. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say, but Caroline's I've got a soft spot for Caroline, because being in the Peacock gym, I used to walk past her quite often from time to time and say, "You're going to be my first female professional fighter." So that's what I used to say to her. She's a lovely young lady, and I heard big stuff about her. So yeah, so I had a meet with Daniel's father, and obviously I asked how Daniel was after his battle with Joe Joyce, sort of thing, and wished him well on that. And then Daniel's father brought up Caroline to Origin Gym in Ray. We had a session. Didn't really expect him, really, and then I understood that he was leaving his current training team. And would I be interested in working with him? And I says, yeah, I'd like to work with him, but I go a long way back with Martin and Tony, because I worked in their gym for years and years and years. But you know, things need to be sorted out, so to speak. So he was a bit eager to get into training, and I says, look, I've got obligations abroad with Billy Joe Saunders, so I won't be about. So you know, it's up to you, sort of thing. He said, I said, but you're welcome to work with my boys that are taking my prospects over, and my father will oversee things, and I think they've been doing well. I haven't spoken. I said 2-3 words maximum to Daniel since in about 2 months I've been away. So it's but I hear he's doing very well. I do send over schedules, and I've started this week to send over some sparring. To you know, so my dad can still assess him and to see what's going on. And at the end of the day, everyone's got to be happy with this situation because of our history with the Peacock Gym. I mean, you know, I've been brought up the right way. I like to think so. Yeah. But I've lost fighters in the past. I've got fighters to championship level, worked hard over the years, and lost them overnight to training teams, and that's the way it goes. But hopefully we can work things out, and I'm happy to train Daniel Dubois. I'm excited to train Daniel Dubois, and I hear he's very happy with the team and the boys in the gym. So still yet to chat with Martin when I get back from Spain, and after Billy Joe's fight, I want to sit down with them and chat with them. But yeah, that's where we are with things.
And when you first moved into Origins, were you planning to get your dad more involved in the kind of day to day? Because I know he'd stepped back a little bit, but now he's more involved with you being away as well.
Well, what it was, Dan, what it is, it was difficult to see my dad in this lockdown business. Lockdown business. It was difficult to see him at home. He's always been in the gym all his life, fighters and boxers, and he's like, who's the fella that trained? Who's the manager at Manchester United?
Oh, Alex Ferguson.
He's like Alex Ferguson, my old man. He can walk in any gym, any area. He can spot talent and go do this, do that. So what better man to get him in and around the gym, especially when I'm not around. And the fighters like it, and he brings out value. He brings valuable experience to my young prospects for sure. And it was heartbreaking for me to see him sit at home, not doing nothing. He's had his injection. He's very safe, and he keeps his distance. He don't do pad work. He does a little bit here and there. When he can't help himself, he gets up there and wants to show.
I can imagine.
Can't help himself. But I'm on to him daily to keep your distance, wear your mask, and keep washing your hands, and he does that. And my brother himself is very what do you call it? We worry about our parents, and so. But I'm happy for him to be happy because he comes alive in the boxing gym. He comes alive. My dad comes alive.
Great for the young fighters as well, though, to say, "Wow, I'm being kind of mentored by the legendary Jimmy Tibbs." That must be pretty cool for them.
They like it. It's working. It's working, and people are happy and they're performing. So what it's all about: performance. That's what we work on. Performance, being happy. If you're not happy, you can't perform. You know what I mean? And obviously, balance of training. When I mean balance of training, strength training, sprint training, boxing, outfoxing training, defending, all of that. It sounds a bit intricate, but you know what I mean.
You mentioned Caroline Dubois earlier as kind of the reason your first meeting with the Dubois family. What is the status with her? Are you still planning to work with her at some point in the future?
Well, to be honest with you, that one session I had at Origin Gym in Raynham, one session I had with her, she joined in with one or two young prospects, and we spoke one-to-one, and she was lovely to chat with, and because I never really chatted to her before in length, and it was nice to chat with her. And I did say to her what was her status now with her Olympics situation. She was in the GB training, and I've always been excuse me, I've always been a big believer. I'm not into interfering with training structures. I wouldn't like it myself, and as long as I don't want to mix it up, because professional boxing and amateur boxing, as you know, is very, very different. But I made it quite clear, and you can't work both structures. You're going to get it's not going to work. It's not going to work. You put your car in to two different mechanics. Everyone's confused. You know what I mean? That's how it works. Yeah, that's how I like things work.
So it could happen perhaps after the Olympics. If she decides to turn pro.
Well, we'll see. Time will tell. Who knows?
All right, great stuff. Well, I better let you get back to it. Obviously, very, very important camp. But obviously, let Billy Joe know we're all wishing the best, and we're looking forward to the fight. And I hope the rest of the camp goes really well.
Cheers, Danny. Good to hear from you, mate. Take care. Speak soon.
Take care, mate. Keep well.
Take care.